Greetings, my beautiful family and friends, and get in here, get in here, get in this kitchen with me today as I prepare some catfish, guys. I have been craving catfish for some time. So today is the day that I am going to prepare my catfish. So, as you can see, guys, it's already on and popping. My oil had that hot, got that catfish nice and seasoned. I used a seasoned catfish batter with the hopes that I didn't over season this because normally I don't season my meat if I use seasoned catfish batter. But in this case, I did just by accident because normally I would use a cornmeal. And so I would just use the cornmeal and then season my catfish. But this time I did the both. I seasoned it and I used the seasoned catfish batter or fish batter. So this is it after cooking about 7 minutes on that one side. Your catfish is going to depend on how you want yours to look and taste. Now, I like the crispy, crunchy catfish, so I'm going to let mine cook just a little bit hard. So, altogether, I think it's probably about maybe about 10 or 15 minutes total. And this is cooking on about a 8 on my electric range. So it's about a 8. And sometimes I'll increase it to about a 8.5. If the temperature of my oil has gone down, I will increase it just a little bit until that oil gets back hot. And then once it gets back to the temperature that I need it to be at, guys, I'll go ahead and take it back down. I don't want it to cook way, way, way too fast, so I'd rather, just take it nice and slow. But you don't want your fish to be cooking and just kind of waiting in oil. You want it to actually be frying. So when you notice your temperature kind of going down a little low, then yeah, just hit that temperature just a little bit. Just a little bit is all you'll need. So I'm going ahead and taking out those first 3 pieces. And they look very, very good. Very crispy too, guys. Are you catfish eaters? Do you like to eat catfish? I like catfish. I love orange roughy. I love whiting. So I love all of those. So there we go. Adding some more to the oil. And I just place my fish on a plate, and I just place my mixture on the plate and just flip my fish from side to side in the mixture, making sure that it's well coated. That's what I do. You can also, I wouldn't put it in anything to shake it up and down because catfish or fish is just very tender and you have to be very gentle with it. So you don't want to do a whole lot of up and down and shaking and all of that. So I think just laying it on a plate and then pouring your mixture on top of it and then just flipping your fish, gently back and forth in that mixture is very good. And I'm also using my Dutch oven. I truly do love my Dutch oven. for frying. I love this Dutch oven for everything. It is a Le Creuset. I did purchase it from Williams Sonoma, and it was an arm and part of a leg. Now, I did happen to find some other brands, that didn't carry that name. That's what I use, guys, right there. Louisiana fish fry. It's already seasoned. Just remember that. But going back to the Le Creuset, I found another brand at home, and I got a smaller version of it. It's still the cast iron enamel, but it just doesn't have that Le Creuset name on it. But as far as the cooking was concerned, it did a great job, and it was a fraction of the price. I could possibly have bought maybe 4 of the ones that are at home for the price of one of these. But that's just me. I've always wanted to have a Le Creuset. Anyway, ever since I worked at Williams Sonoma, I always wanted to own one. I just never could. So, yep, that's the fish fry that I'm using. It is seasoned, so I just like for people to be aware of the stuff that they're using. You don't have to get it seasoned. It can also be unseasoned, which if you like to season your own fish, I do recommend you using that. Or if you just like to use cornmeal, you don't have to worry about it. You can just continue to season your fish just like normal. So, yeah, that's what I've used, and we'll see how it affected it with the extra seasoning. We'll see how that worked out, and all I can do is hope and pray I didn't overdo it, because I think that's about 5 or 6 pieces of catfish that will be affected. So we're going to pray that it all works out for the good. But just FYI, if you use a batter mix pre-purchased, make sure if it's seasoned, you do not, and I repeat, you do not season your meat or your fish. No, no, and no. Yeah, you don't want to do that, guys. So I hope everybody is doing wonderful, well, and swell. I am doing great. Trying to get back out here on this social media platform. It's a lot, guys. Healing from a surgery and, just trying to get back out there. It's just a lot, but, with persistence and being consistent, guys, on a regular basis, it all works out. So that's my plan, and hopefully you'll see more of me. Again, I want you to see the fish fry that I'm using. It's the seasoned fish fry. So just so that you don't forget, if you get seasoned, you do not need to season your catfish or your fish, whatever fish you choose. You do not, I repeat, you do not need to use it, honeys. You just don't. So just remember that when you're using seasoned catfish, do not seasoned fish batter, do not use seasoning on your fish. It just makes it or if you use seasoning on your fish, you can just lightly just sprinkle it with some powder, like garlic powder, onion powder, some powder, but just not anything that has salt in it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So that's just an FYI. So this is frying up very nicely. And you also, guys, want to make sure you have enough oil in this Dutch oven or your whatever fryer you're using to completely immerse your fish. You want it to be able to float to the top, once it is done. It's going to let you know that because it just kind of floats to the top. And that's with almost any piece of meat that you cook. It's going to let you know when it's done. The only thing that would keep it in there longer is if you like your food to be a certain color. That's it. If you want it a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, you take it out earlier, a little bit darker, you keep it in a little bit later. Some people just like their stuff to be crunchy. Some people like their fish to be fried hard, so those are the things that you think about. So this is almost ready to pull out, guys. Yeah, so catfish, twice baked potatoes, that's the fish fry, seafood breading, and also I am preparing shrimp tempura with this as well. But there will not be a video on shrimp tempura because it's just not going to happen. After I finish this, then I'll do my shrimp tempura. Then I'll do a video on shrimp tempura another time where it'll be the only thing that I do. I should have done this one the first, but I didn't want my shrimp tempura to be waiting that long before, we eat. So that's why I decided to do the catfish first and then do the shrimp tempura last, because it doesn't take that long to cook for the shrimp, and it takes a lot longer for the catfish, and the tempura would have gotten cold. So that's why there's no video on the shrimp tempura. But you can best believe, babies, I am definitely going to bring you a video doing shrimp tempura. You can believe that. So anyway, guys, I do hope and pray that you have enjoyed this catfish frying video. And I hope and pray that you will give me a like or something like that, or leave me a comment. Let me know that it looks good, or, something like that. But that's what it looks like, all my pieces, once they've been fried. They're nice and crispy and piping hot. All they need is a little bit of hot sauce and the baked potato on the side. That's it. That's all. So again, thank you so much. That's the fish fry if you need it. Thank you so much for watching this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video and any video. All right? And until the next time, don't you guys forget to remain sweet and kind. Okay? I love you guys so much. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Okay? Bye for now.